Look, it snowed. It snowed. Okay, so you guys know I'm like still not mad and he's like not living outside. This was both to be nice and like it kind of invokes his protection on the house. So yeah, it snowed. So we made the most of it. It's not snowing anymore, but it snowed a little bit. So there you go. Yeah. So, yep. Yep, he's alive. I haven't killed him quite yet. And it kind of looks nice. It's kind of like dusted. See if I can walk out without breaking my butt. I have the wrong boots on. Yeah, see? Pretties. Pretties. Okay. But I figured I'd let you guys know. See you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello guys. Welcome back. So you saw the little thing before this. Yeah, we are not fighting. You will have those times he will drive you completely insane and you'll be like, out. And then I was surfing YouTube and I saw this, motivational speaker, I guess. Excuse me. Glorious coffee. And she said, was talking about men's brains versus female brains. Now, I know I'm applying it to a god, but she said the one question men always fear actually asking a woman, the one thing that terrifies them more than anything is asking what's wrong. And I'm like, he always asks what's wrong. In fact, today he came by and he's like, what's wrong? And, when he's not around, my life's really crappy. And I'm like, everything's wrong. The part of my order to get delivered today and my hair dye isn't here. And the rest of my order isn't here. And everything was going wrong. Because, we have those days when absolutely everything is going wrong. It's too cold and I won't get out of the house for weeks. And yeah, so yeah, he's back in, and he like took his little fox formies up on my shoulder. He's like, "Are you sure? Are you okay?" Yeah. And he is very sweet and caring, but that's like now. Like I'm still leaving up the videos from before. That's like now. And I'm not gonna sit here and like go back and say, "Oh, it was all my fault." He was like, "No, it was both of us." He was being a jerk, like he can be, and I was already sensitive about a lot of stuff. And he will sometimes, I don't know why, maybe because he's chaos, pick the worst possible time to start a fight with you when even the most brain dead and emotionally immature person on the planet, regardless of gender, would know not to start with you. That's when he'll start a fight with you. So yeah, he's back in. We're okay. He does realize it does not, like, when he gets back in, it's not like he's getting a free pass on bad behavior, and that's the important thing, that you both go forward realizing, yeah, you're back, I do love you and I care about you, but you can't constantly get the way you get. I know sometimes you can't help it, but that still doesn't make it right. Historically, Hitler could just go, oopsie, I can't control myself, sorry, bye. You don't just get to excuse bad behavior by saying that's who I am. I mean, I probably do it all the time. I know I have a bad temper, and I do say that's who I am, but I know that's naturally who I am. So I take every step possible to, like, withdraw from people. When I feel myself getting irritated, I will slap somebody that I usually love. I will withdraw and just not talk to people. So I go out of my way to make sure I do no harm to people. I don't decide that today's the day I get to go out and attack everybody I love and care about because I'm having a bad day. So yeah, hopefully his energy is coming back down to normal with you too. He's just he's a very complex god to serve, and he was worried. He was worried that he finally had totally pushed it too far, and I was totally in the independent, I don't need you woman camp, and it was gonna stay that way. And I was like, I think I'm done. I'm totally done at this point. But luckily, to his good fortune, I saw that, and I'm like, he always asks what's wrong, and he did ask today, and he was like, what's wrong? Because I don't think on a certain level he gets what he does is wrong. I really don't think he does. There's stuff that's personal gnosis that people have written in books, and they say, you know, Jotuns, they're not a people known for being nice like we humans are. We make nice. Especially women, we're taught to be nice. They're not taught that. They are just, you know, tell it like it is, be very blunt, forthright. And I think he kind of runs atypical in that he's not always blunt and forthright. Because I kind of think like a dude. If you tell me exactly what you want, I will do it. Don't play magic trick and hide it beneath something else. Because as I was watching this motivational speaker, she was saying things women do. Which we do because we were taught them. We ask for our needs in the form of a question. Like the example was, are you hungry, when we're starving? And women are very bad at getting our needs met. Where if a man was hungry, in the same example, he'd just go eat. You know? Like it was like they're driving down the road, and like if a man was hungry, he'd go eat. A woman will be like, oh dear, are you hungry? No, just, you know, plainly state what you want. Say, I am so starved, you know. And I thought, well, the woman couldn't say what she wanted. She couldn't say, pull this car off the road now, I am starved, because everybody would call her a bitch. And we do have that in our society where we women feel we can't say what we really want, or we're being a bitchy and we're being needy and bossy and everything else. No, we're acting like guys. We're going and getting our needs met. So it's on both sides. You have to have open communication, and since he can cloud communication, I think it just, in his own relationships even, I think it works to his disadvantage. You know, because you do need open communication in a relationship. You need to know, this is okay, this is not okay, this is the needs I have, this is the needs you have, and, you know, they all have to be met, or at least meet in the middle. So, yeah, he's back in. I did not think he was coming back in. You know, I am a daughter of Ogu. I can just, and I'm Beliano's daughter, so we will not start the fight, but oh my god, we will finish it, and we will love finishing it. And I had that excited feeling you get. I've never been in an actual war, but excited feeling you get when you're at war and you've set up all your blockades, and you're just like, you're gonna wait out the enemy. If he comes too close, you're gonna obliterate him. And it felt like I was standing on the deck of a ship with, you know, with Ogu, and we're just waiting for him to try something. And then Loki comes along. He's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? What's the matter?" Like the one way to get through my defenses. Are you okay? And he was really concerned. He was back to being friendly. It's like it never happened. I know he's aware it happened, but I know he's also emotionally upset it happened. So I'm like, you know what? I'll let it go. There's no use me being in the wrong now and torturing him over it, and, you know, insisting he suffers. He's not all there upstairs. I love him to death, but there's just, you know, there's not enough fries to make a happy meal, as we say in this country. So, yeah. He's back in. By the grace of the gods, because it snowed today, as you saw, and I kept going out and looking at the snow, and then I was just looking at it, and there was a stick on my on my porch. Like somebody had perfectly placed it there, and it almost looked like a pussy willow twig, and I was like, oh, you brought me something. You brought me a stick. And it was not out there before. I'm like, oh, you brought me a stick. So, yeah. So I drew the heart, and then I was like trying to draw his name, and I'm like, I forget runes. And why does your name have to be so hard to draw? But he's back in. He's very happy. And he's very content. I've got the idea, like, kind of this vision of this fox, like, stretching all out and curling up. He's probably, like, hogging the space heater, but yeah. Okay, so if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. And again, if you're still going through the trouble, we've lasted a couple weeks. It's okay. I mean, it's not fun while you're going through, but yeah, we've had, stalemates have lasted a couple weeks, or I'll go on to work with another god for a couple months and find out, surprise, it was Loki. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, and to answer a question a lot of people actually asked today, yes, you can work with all the other Norse gods, with Thor, with Odin, with Sigyn. The best thing to do with Loki is people will ask permission, but for me, I'll just be like, I'm working with this person. And because he's too flighty to make up his mind. First he'll be like okay with you doing it, and then he won't be, and then it'll be okay, and then he won't be, and I'll say, shut up. I love you, but shut up. I'm working with them, and if this bothers you, you can go off while I work with them, but they're my family too. So yeah. I'm very much like that. Don't go back on your word. Once you tell me I have permission to do something, you don't get to go back on your word. So, but that's just me. I am a handful. I am very stubborn, put my heels in the ground. I was called Stonewall in college because I had this 4 to 6 month long battle with this teacher where I knew I was in the right. By the law of the school, I was in the right, and the teacher was in the wrong. And I dug in my heels, and everybody was calling me Stonewall, and like Stonewall Jackson, because I was not, you are not moving me. You are not moving me. When I know I am in the right and you are in the wrong, and I know, and I have papers to back me up on that, and I am legally in the right and you are legally in the wrong, you will not move me. Good luck. So I hope you guys like that. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.